hate it when my accent comes out.
I love when you're randomly Lebanese. The best is when you I've told you about this before, how because you really don't have an accent for the most part, and then you'll randomly forget the word for like raccoon, or something, and then I'm reminded that you're ESL.
Yeah, you know, it's really annoying because I taught myself how to speak English before I taught myself to speak English, because
You taught yourself how to speak English before you taught yourself to speak English?
Yes,
what does that mean?
Meaning I taught myself the accent and like the tonality of it before I learned the words. Because I thought when I was a kid that being American was so cool, like the coolest thing I could ever be. Like there's nothing I could ever accomplish in my life that would be cooler than me being American.
That's so sad. Oh my God.
I know. That's just like internalized racism, I guess.
Yeah.
Growing up in Lebanon, watching Britney. Also, my dad made me obsessed with America. And I feel like it's a double-edged sword because I sound better than I actually am. So then when I forget a word, people just think I'm fucking stupid. I'm like, how do you say and I forget like a word that's so simple, like
you're asking
balloon.
How do you say with the perfect English accent?
With a perfect English accent. And this is why, you know, in a way, I kind of like I'm giving Hilaria Baldwin the benefit of the doubt.
You know what? Sometimes I think about her.
Randomly, me too.
Right? I think if her personality was a little bit more relatable, she wouldn't have gotten in so much trouble for what she did.
About the accent thing?
Kind of. Like, I mean,
So in case you don't know, like, let's give background to the listeners.
I mean, who doesn't know about
You would
Ilaria?
be surprised.
Okay. Alec Baldwin's wife, who used to be a yoga teacher. That's not really relevant, but they have 12,000 kids for some reason.
That's the correct number.
And he just, for years, we all were like, oh, Alec Baldwin and his Spanish wife. You know, like Ilaria. She would go on like Spanish talk shows. She was on the cover of Spanish magazines. He went on interviews saying like, my wife is from Spain. And then it came out that she's not, she has zero Spanish heritage.
Really?
She was born in Boston. Yeah.
But she has no Spanish heritage.
None. Just her parents moved to Spain. Her white American parents. They live in Spain now.
And
so
did she grow up in Spain?
No, she grew up in Boston. But like she would go to Spain in the summers and stuff. And so she just kind of like took on this culture.
Okay.
Which doing that, like, I mean, I have kind of an unpopular opinion on this. Like as an Egyptian person, if somebody starts, I don't know, if somebody like, my mom had this white friend who she introduced to belly dancing because this white friend came to my dad's 40th birthday party and we had a belly dancer.
Yeah.
And she was like, what is that? And she thought it was so cool. And she started belly dancing and became a belly dancing instructor.
Yeah.
And it's sweet. Like, I think good for you. Like, you like the culture, you like our traditions, you like the food, whatever it is, like, enjoy. It doesn't bother me as an Egyptian person. I'm not like upset by it. But there's a lot there.
Yeah, but if she showed up one day to your house and she was like, Miranda, what is the kushari?
Yeah, no, she had an accent, that'd be weird.
please, the kushari.
Cultural appropriation can definitely be problematic, but yeah, I think in some cases it's okay.
Which ones?
Like what I just described.
Oh, but is it cultural appropriation always? Like, is
there's cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. I think she's appreciating, but then some could argue once she started teaching belly dancing, now you're like, it's not now you're like taking a job that an Egyptian person could and should do and get paid for. They're much more qualified than you.
That's
you know
when
what
the
I mean?
line is crossed.
I think so. I think that's what people would argue. And it's like when Hillary Baldwin, but that's her real name is Hillary. When she would go and do like Spanish magazine covers, it's like, well, you're not Spanish, and it's already hard probably for Spanish, for any minority in America to like be on these magazine covers, and you're taking those roles from people. But yeah, I think cultural appropriation is cool.
Yeah, I mean,
just kidding. Imagine.
I love you so much that I was just like, I mean, I guess if Monica said it, there must be, because I love Monica. Monica said it, hence, thus. Furthermore.
No, that's not my take. That's not my take.
Yeah, I know.
It's just, let's just.
So going back to my accent.
Yeah.
I find myself in awkward situations where people are like, are you stupid? And I'm like, no.
Do people really think you're stupid because you forget a word? Like,
I don't know if they think I'm stupid or if they think I'm faking it. I don't know what they think. And I don't know what I'm afraid that they might think.
Why would you be faking it? This is maybe your intrusive thoughts.
Oh, so very possible.
Always a possibility.
Hey.
Hey.
My mental illness is always a possibility. Yes, absolutely. Maybe, or it's just I'm projecting, but yeah. What word was I just forgetting? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to be American, and I get really shocked. Like you know what? I always think I'm speaking perfectly until I re-listen to like myself on stage.
And you can hear your accent.
And I can hear my accent come out in certain words.
Really?
And I'm like, oh, it's there.
Well, yeah. When you're around, I almost wish I couldn't hear it. Like when I'm in Egypt, when I'm speaking Arabic, anytime I speak Arabic, I know what Arabic is supposed to sound like. Same with French. I know what it's supposed to sound like because I've heard native speakers speak it regularly.
Yeah.
And so I'm aware of my accent, and I'm like, I sound so dumb right now.
But that's crazy that you say that, because I've heard you speak Egyptian with your family. Like I heard you talk like Egyptian Arabic with your aunt, and you sounded impeccable.
You love me so much.
No, yeah, but I'm also...
You're blinded.
I am not blinded by my love for you. Blinded and deafened. All my senses are shut down. I know my
Arabic is bad because when I'm in Egypt, anytime I speak Arabic to somebody, like a waiter at a restaurant or the guy at the lobby at the hotel, they laugh and they think it's cute.
Aww.
That's your sign. Like when they think it's just like adorable and charming, and it's like, oh, that's the sign that it's not good. It's not at the level you want it to be.
Yeah,
at.
I mean, in Egypt, because of course it's gonna like you're gonna really feel it in Egypt.
Yeah,
and I'm sure they're like, babe, just speak English.
I know. Well, they're not used to Americans speaking Arabic, obviously. They're just not used to it. There's a lot of obviously American tourists in Egypt, and they're used to them not knowing any Arabic.
Yeah.
So when I come in and I speak Arabic, I think maybe they, with such a heavy American accent, I think maybe they think I'm like,
right,
I just learned because I'm trying, because I'm really into the culture.
I mean, that makes you look even more impressive.
I know, but then
if they think you're American and you speak like that, Arabic like that, they probably are like, damn, she's
Egyptian. Like I think if I'm in Egypt and speaking Arabic, it's like, okay, yeah, she's Egyptian.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You do look Egyptian. You actually, I look at you sometimes and I'm like, she really does look Egyptian.
I think I really look Egyptian. A lot of people like to say that I don't, but I think they don't know the wide range of what Egyptians look like. Yeah. Because I look just like my grandma, my Egyptian grandma, because I have a French grandma.
Really?
Yeah. I like when people hear I'm a quarter French, they're like, oh, that's why you probably look like your French side. And I don't look anything like my French grandma.
Your French grandma has like brown hair, brown eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we just don't resemble each other. Like our features just not at all. But I look exactly like my Egyptian grandma, like eyes, nose, mouth, hands even. I have these hands that are like, I have dimples instead of knuckles. So they look like fat baby hands. Oh. Giant baby hands.
You do have little dimples.
I hate them.
They're so cute.
But I guess they remind me of my grandma, so I love them.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
My dad's mom died, so I don't know. I have nothing to remind her.
You never met her?
I never met her. She died of a heart attack when she was like 55.
Oh my God, don't tell me that. I hate hearing that. That's so scary. I hate hearing of people who are younger than my parents
dying. Yeah. It's I mean, they say she died of a broken heart.
Oh.
She suffered a lot.
Her husband had died?
No.
Who?
If he had died, she probably would have suffered less.
Who died?
Her son.
Oh God.
My dad's brother.
God. That's right. You told me that.
My dad's brother died and my grandpa didn't. So yeah, that's what they say. It's really sad. She died when my mom was pregnant with my older brother.
Oh my God.
Like she died like a month before my mom gave birth. But here's what's crazy. So my dad was living in New York at the time when he first married my mom. He was in the process of moving back to Lebanon, and him and my mom were living in Bay Ridge.
Crazy to think of your parents.
I know.
In New York.
I can imagine my dad in New York as a youngster, but not my mom.
Yeah, not at all.
Because my dad is very Americanized. My dad lived 10 years in Brooklyn, and so he's Italian American. He did. He lived in Bay Ridge, and he lived with Italian Americans, so he's Italian American. But so my mom was like, okay, I'm about to give birth in 2 months, so I have to go back to Lebanon. I'm gonna go, and he's like, I'm gonna pack up the apartment, and then we'll officially move back to Lebanon. And while my mom was on the plane back to Lebanon, my grandmother died.
Oh no.
Yes.
In Lebanon.
In Lebanon at home. Like she called my other grandma and she was like, I don't feel good. And then a few hours later she was dead. And
what?
My dad was alone at home in New York, and he found out because his dad left a message on his voice machine.
Oh my God. And
the literal message was, hey, so your mom's dead. You should come back. Okay, bye. Imagine.
What?
Oh. And everybody's always been telling me that ever since I was born, everybody's like, you look just like your grandmother.
Aww.
They almost named me after her.
What was her name?
Raymond. Well, if you pronounce it in the French way, Raymond.
Okay, that's not bad.
Raymond.
With an E at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like Antoine, Antoinette.
Yeah.
Raymond, Raymond.
It's kind of cool.
They gave me her middle name. Well, now it is cool. Now I'm like, wait, that's actually a cool name.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but if
while I was growing up, if my name was Raymond, I would have been really pissed.
If you had that name in America, you would have to stick to it. You can't go about like, hi, I'm Raymond. You'd have to be like, I'm Raymond.
Yeah.
You have to.
And then you sound like an asshole every time.
No, but that's
it's
your
pronounced
name.
Raymond.
Raymond. That's sayable. That's, you know what I mean? That's pronounceable. I always get confused by people who mispronounce their own names. Or let's say it this way. I get confused by people who mispronounce names that are perfectly pronounceable. Like actually my dad's name, which sounds like a tough name, Ashraf. Mm. It sounds like a hard name to say. So he introduces himself as Ash, yeah, or Ashraf. So he just is mispronouncing his own name. Right. Ashraf. That's not how you say his name.
Yeah.
Ashraf. It's just as easily, isn't it?
Yes.
In my opinion, like.
Yes.
Just pretend it's U's instead of A's. I don't know. I think we need to get better at spelling because when we translate things from Arabic, it's just purely phonetic.
I think in the scale of priorities of things America needs to get better at.
Lots to do.
This one's probably at the top, yeah. So anyway, what I wanted to get to was that everybody always told me I looked like her because you were talking about how you look like your dad and your grandma, blah, blah, blah. I literally don't look like anybody. I've seen pictures of her my whole life. I'm like, I look nothing like her.
Really?
Literally, I look nothing. The only thing we have in common is the brown eyes, brown hair. And they're all like, she was the most beautiful woman in the world. Saw her pictures. She was fine. I don't understand what it is about when people pass.
They suddenly become like beautiful.
Beautiful, the most amazing person, full of joy, full of happiness, and it's like.
Not everybody was.
Come on.
Not everybody.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I don't look like her. I look like literally nobody.
In your family?
No one. I look like no one. We are all desperate to find resemblances of me to someone. I'm the only special one.
Sometimes that happens.
Came from space. That's why no one understands me. That's why I always feel like...
You feel like no one understands you?
Yeah.
No one?
Yeah. I feel like you understand me maybe a little bit. What I was more than others. I know that's what you were looking for. But often I feel like I sit in a corner by myself, or at least that's how it feels in my brain, that I'm sitting alone in a corner and I'm just staring at the world move and no one knows what's going through my brain, and I just feel like so...
That's how no one knows who's going through.
No, I'm special. No one thinks like that. No one thinks that they're just not connecting with the rest of the world. Monica, don't gaslight me.
I can't get over how your grandpa told your dad that his mom died.
I know.
What is with Arabs really struggle with
emotion
giving, but they really struggle with like delivering the news that someone has died.
I think it's because they've had to do it so much.
Whoa.
Let's open that fucking box. No, really, I think Arabs have just gone through so much. Especially in recent history, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's just like you inherit the trauma and then you build a new one on top of it every time, every generation.
It's in there.
So you're like inheriting nonstop trauma, no healing. No healing.
No healing at all.
I think our generation is probably the first one that's starting to heal maybe a little bit, or at least is conscious of the need to heal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think there's just so much pain and trauma that's just stacked on top of each other that is just causing Arabs to like act crazy in moments of like difficulty.
Yeah. My parents do not know. Like my mom didn't tell me when my dog died.
Yeah.
She didn't tell my brother when our grandma died. That was crazy. Like that's a crazy way to handle.
I can't imagine.
You can't just not tell.
Yeah.
It happened right before his wedding.
So I think that's sweet.
Well, yeah. Well,
what?
Did she do that? I don't know. Maybe
because then his entire wedding would have been about his grandmother dying.
It's true. She didn't want his wedding to be ruined, and she wanted to protect him from that pain. And so she waited until after his wedding, and then we had the funeral after his wedding.
Losing grandparents is the fucking worst.
Well, it's not the worst.
That's true. You're right. Don't remind me that there's worse. Actually, I think this is the perfect cue to move on because I don't want to make our listeners sadder and I don't want to make me sadder. So let's open the credits. I love that I keep saying credits like there's opening credits. Opening jingle music. Ding, ding, ding.
Anyways.
Welcome back to Please Continue, your favorite podcast in the world. We're here with Monica and Nataly,
and Basha,
which you can't see. You can see
Maybe
him. He's
you'll
outside
see
of
him
frame.
later. Basha,
our friend's dog Basha. Hi. Who has more credits
our
than both
dog,
of us?
Basha, who's more famous than us.
Yeah, he has more credits than both of us combined.
SNL.
His credits include SNL,
The Studio,
The
Drew Barrymore Show,
Z-Way, HBO. Rami's show on HBO.
His special on HBO. Hi, we tried to get Rami on the show. This was the best we could do.
We're talking about you. Look at him now. He just popped up.
You're a good boy. Anyways, so
it's crazy the side of you that a dog will bring out.
I know.
Like dogs bring out a side of me that
people, of everyone.
Yeah.
They're just so great.
Okay, Monica. We talked about something quickly at dinner yesterday, and I was like, you have to talk about this.
Yeah, it's my toxic take. One of my toxic takes.
Like the take that you need validation for.
I actually really feel this in my bones, and I really feel like it's right. And if you listen, like I have a point.
Okay.
I think going to the gym is weird. Like, I just think it's not natural. It's not how humans are meant to move and get exercise. I find it dark and depressing and sad. Like I look at people on the treadmill and they remind me of like a hamster on a wheel. Like that's so sad that we've created these societies and lifestyles where in order to get movement in our bodies and exercise, which humans used to get just through their natural daily lives, we have to go to a room in a building and use these machines and like just lift heavy things with no purpose. I go to Pilates. I enjoy a Pilates class. I think it doesn't really apply to classes. Like it doesn't apply to anything I do. But like a dance class, Pilates, yoga, like whatever, those are fun. I see the benefit in those, but specifically going to the gym, it's so weird.
Yeah.
And then to piggyback off that, I think if you have abs, anyone who has abs, it should be by accident. If you have abs on purpose because you went to the gym so regularly and spent so many hours there just because you wanted that aesthetic, get a life. Get a life. That's so weird. If you have abs because like you're a professional athlete, or you do manual labor, or you're a dancer or something like that, and it just happened, fine. But like when I'm at the beach and I see someone with like a really sick body, someone really, really toned, or I see like muscly arms, no offense, I'm not like impressed. I'm a little bit like, you spend hours of your life in the gym. I look at that and that's what I see. Hours. It doesn't impress me. All I think about is like, you probably woke up really early in the morning every single day before work. You went to the gym. You spent who knows how long. You showered at the gym. You went straight from the gym to work or whatever. And you did all of that, all of these hours, gym memberships, trainers, classes, whatever, just for this like 15 minutes at the beach where some strangers might look at your abs and be like, oh, nice. It's a little cringy to me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm all about health. Obviously, yes. It's important. Exercise is important.
There's a difference between both.
I think so.
I feel like for me, when I'm listening to you talk like that, what it makes me think of, and where I really heavily agree with you, it's just like, when it's all you do and everything you are. If you're way too muscular, if your body's like really too toned, it's like, do you have someone to hug?
Seriously. And if that's all,
what hole are you trying to fill?
A lot of people just really like, it becomes their whole life too. And I don't know, I just can't relate to it. Like it's very unrelatable to me. It's because it's such a boring thing. Exercise, right. That's like brushing your teeth. It's just something you need to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's like becoming obsessed with showering. Like, do you know what it like? Or like showering's not a good example. I don't know. It's something we need to do to be healthy.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
And we don't live in the types of cities we don't live the types of lifestyles where it happens naturally, like where we just have to walk to work or just get, fitness naturally. So unfortunately we have to like schedule it and pay for it. I feel so dumb sometimes when I go to class, like go to a Pilates class. I'm like, why did I pay $45 to come and sit on this weird, it looks like a medieval torture device of a machine. It really does. And then some girl named like Ainsley, who took a class one time, who took a course, is like telling me what to do, and I'm not enjoying it.
She's yelling at you through a muffled microphone.
Yeah, like what am I doing? I'm paying for this.
You're paying $50.
Yeah, and they're so expensive. Do they work out this much in Amsterdam? Like probably they're biking not. Everywhere. They're getting their cardio. Amsterdam
is the perfect way to like support your argument right now.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
Or do Scandinavians work out that much? Probably not.
I don't know.
I think there's definitely more of a culture. The unhappier the country, the bigger the gym culture.
Yeah, I think I wish it was just naturally implemented into our lives, that we got like we moved our bodies and we got exercise, but obviously that's not the case. So I get it. I get why people do it.
What an excellent way of looking at it.
Yeah.
What a great point, Monica.
Thanks for validating me.
Yeah, of course, always. I will please continue for you anytime. On my way here, actually, I was doing something I never do. I was scrolling on TikTok. Which was
low
crazy
moment
of me.
For you.
Crazy of me.
So out of character.
And I saw this video of Shawn Mendes pop up on my TikTok, and I want to show it to you. I want to see if you have any. First of all, showing you this video reminds me of, I want to say this the right way. Like many people here, most people who listen to this don't know you. And it's just like, girls who are like, I'm not like other girls. Monica's not like that. She doesn't say things like that, but she literally is not. So anything, try to think of anything that makes a, like the basic girl like me go, makes Monica go, what?
Really?
Yeah. So as I'm showing you this, I'm like, I want you to, like, in my mind, I was like, okay, I can't wait to tell her why I'm showing her this.
I know,
I don't
me
want
too.
her,
I can't wait to know.
Yeah, because I don't want her to think like, isn't like, I'm not.
You're not trying to be like, ooh.
No.
I didn't
So
think so.
I'm watching this video. I was watching this video of Shawn Mendes and watching him smile.
Yeah.
And sing, and like there's something about Shawn Mendes' entire energy that makes me less scared to have a son.
Oh, that's so nice.
Do you know what I mean?
I get
like,
it. Yeah.
He seems like
a good guy.
I mean, just looking at him, he was genuinely. He seems
like
so happy on
to
the
be
stage,
there.
and you feel like he's happy. He's feeling the joy he's giving to this crowd of probably 90% young girls.
Yeah.
And the joy he's feeling about the joy he's giving them. I was just watching this video and my smile was up to my ears.
That's so nice.
And I was like, Habibi.
Habibi.
Like, this is, the word was created for Shawn. Habibi, they didn't know back then when they first said the word that it was for Shawn Mendes. Because he is so cute.
Yeah, he is.
And it's like, so many girls fawn over him.
Yeah.
And are just like in love with him and everything. And there is not 1 ounce of his vibe that comes off as bad boy or mean or toxic. Like, this guy seems just like so pure.
Yeah.
And I look at it and I'm like, see, boys, you don't need to be complete assholes.
So true.
To get the girls.
That's so true. Girls like nice boys.
Yes. I don't know where we went.
I don't know where that came from, like the bad boy thing. I mean, maybe some people do, but if anything, it's just like a surface level attraction thing, but nobody likes to be treated badly. Like, you want a boy to be nice. And Shawn seems nice. He seems like so a nice sweet guy. Obviously, we don't know him, but I think he's nice.
Obviously, we don't. Have you heard of that show? And I'm saying have you heard of because I know you didn't watch it. But have you heard of that show Off Campus?
No.
Of course. Of course.
How do you know I didn't watch it? How did you
because
know?
I know you. Because again, you know how some girls are like, I'm not like other girls, but some girls actually aren't. Monica's not. Off Campus is like, it's, I'm surprised because it's all over my TikTok and I feel like our algorithms
are the same.
But yeah, I feel like because I haven't sent you on any of the Off Campus videos, it hasn't entered your, and I'm not going to do this to your algorithm. Probably.
Yeah,
But I just know you're just like not. It's this new show. It's like a teen show. It's
like, is it the Mindy Kaling show?
No.
Oh.
No. It's a teen show about kids in college and hockey players
and you watch it?
I don't watch it, but I've seen clips of it on my TikTok. So here's what to the best of my knowledge, I'm going to tell you what I know of the show based on the TikToks that I've seen, which are a lot.
Okay.
So it's about hockey players and girls on campus who are really cute, and the hockey players are like hot and hockey players. They're hockey playery, and they're just like, it's the love stories between them and the cute girls. But the thing about Off Campus is that these are really hot guys who are really nice and very sane and non-toxic at all, and that just heal these girls basically.
Oh, that's so nice.
And these are the guys who would typically be in these shows, like the asshole, the bad boys, the toxic guys, crazy relationship, but it's just not that at all.
So it's sci-fi?
Yeah. So I have precisely. And I haven't watched it because I'm like, I'm gonna fall for it. Yeah, I'm gonna fall for it, and I don't feel like I'm fantasizing about another man than my husband right now. I really don't. I don't want to put myself.
Feel like it.
I don't want to put myself through that. I'm happily married, and I'm not gonna put myself through the. I already see enough problems where there are no problems in my relationship because I am who I am. Because of everything that's wrong with me and my brain.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not adding another
one.
I'm not adding another thing, so I'm not gonna watch it. But it's so funny because I see the whole world through the lens of Monica now because I just love you so much,
I love that so much.
And so every time I watch those clips, I'm like, seeing all these videos of girls losing their minds over those guys, and I know I 100% would be one of those girls. And my first thought is, Monica would look at this and just go, "What the fuck? What is this?" Have you ever? I'm curious. Actually, have you ever watched a show or like a movie and gone, "Oh, this man is making me dream"?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can you tell me which? Is there any that's part of like the popular opinion?
Yeah. Like I remember I was so young, but when Prison Break, did you ever watch Prison Break?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, because everyone watched it, but I didn't. Is it the guy from Prison Break, the main guy?
Yeah, Wentworth Miller.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's beautiful.
Such a big crush on. I was like 13, but I had such a big crush on him.
Yeah.
I was in love. You know, when you're young and you're like so in love. And then my like 13-year-old self found out he was gay, and I was heartbroken, like that we couldn't be together.
Yeah.
As if that's what was stopping.
Did you love that when you were 13? Every time you'd find out an actor was gay, and you'd be like, "Fuck,
damn it,
that's that."
Or like if he was in a relationship or something.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, I can't
yeah,
be with
but
him.
what I find fascinating is that like you never had that with like One Direction.
No, I did with One Direction too.
You did?
Yeah, I had a crush on Harry Styles.
Okay, me too. Okay, thank God.
No, I totally had a crush on Harry Styles.
Okay.
Of course, yeah.
He was your guy.
Mm-hmm.
I went around. I would go between Harry and Zayn.
Yeah, Zayn never did it for me. I think he was too pretty or something.
And Harry isn't?
Well, Harry was a little bit like more boyish. Zayn was like just pretty handsome. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, I know who your most recent celebrity crush was.
Who?
Zoran.
Celebrity crush?
Yeah.
I never had a crush on Zoran.
Okay, maybe you didn't have a crush, but the reason I'm saying that is because remember the day after he got elected, you were having a fight with your husband, and then you were like, "Zoran would never do that," and then he was like, "What the fuck?"
I actually did that, which was so psychotic. Okay, I never had a crush on Zoran. I'm just so proud of him. Like I look at him like a cousin or something. Like really proud of what he's done. I just want
to discuss Zoran. That's why. This was my segue.
No, but the night after he got elected, my husband like did something that pissed me off, and yeah, I was like, Zoran would never do that to Rama. And it's such a stupid thing to say, but he got upset. He was like, "Fine, why don't you go marry him then?" It was so funny and so toxic of me, to be clear.
I love how every time we talk about the crazy shit we say to our husbands, we look at each other and we're like, you know, if they were to behave like that with us, that would be a problem.
Oh my God.
It would be a problem.
Absolutely.
If our husbands behaved with us the way we behaved, or
if
they
your
said half
husband behaved the way I behave with you, I would tell you to divorce him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think some things are vice versa. Okay when they come out of a woman versus a man.
For sure. Like yelling.
Like yelling or saying, "I'm going to slap you." What I love about Zoran, there's a thing that I notice. I love a lot of things about Zoran, but my favorite thing about him, I don't know if you've ever noticed that. Have you ever seen those videos of him when he's caught like candidly on the street or like talking to people? Everybody knows the Zoran smile, right? It's not a...
Yeah, with a dimple right here.
Yeah, where he's smiling. Have you ever seen the moment where he stops smiling?
No.
It's the fun. He'll go from the biggest smile to like...
Really?
And it'll become a frown, like a really...
Poor guy, he's probably smiling so much. So much.
That's the thing.
You know, when he was campaigning,
I'm exhausted on his behalf.
I literally kept thinking about him and his wife, his like cute little artist wife. I don't want to demean her. His artist wife.
Cute little.
Yeah. Kind of patronizing.
Yeah.
I just kept, when he was campaigning, I kept thinking about him and his wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, first of all, she is not in politics. She's an artist.
Yeah.
So imagine if your husband's like, I'm not go do this thing.
I know.
I'm going to try to do this thing in my career.
That's a lot for her.
It takes over.
Yeah, it takes over.
There's so many events. Like you can't do anything. You can't.
And this is the worst for an artist.
Yeah, for an artist to suddenly have structure, so much structure and like
scrutiny.
And publicity.
Yeah, it's unnatural.
But really, I just kept on thinking all the events he had to go to.
that smile and like back to frown when he stops smiling is like, I'm like, oh, there you are. There you are.
You're a human.
You're human.
Yeah.
You have to turn
smiley
this thing on
all the time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I could not.
Oh, I know you could not.
I could not.
I know.
I don't even know how I'm going to be able to smile at my wedding. Like, I'm trying to think of like, I have to smile at my wedding. I cannot not smile.
Yeah, you have to smile at your wedding. I think you will.
I will, but like, it's not because I'm going to be super happy at my wedding. The problem is I find smiling exhausting.
Yeah.
And I find people staring at me, expecting me to smile. I find that exhausting.
Oh yeah, but you're going to have to get over this like attention thing at your wedding, because at your civil ceremony, it was so ridiculous. The way you could not bear to be seen in a white dress.
Yeah.
And for the record, she was wearing you weren't wearing a wedding gown.
No, I was wearing
you were wearing like a little mini dress that people could wear to dinner.
Yeah, I just really did want
and
people
it was
to
like
stare
ivory.
At me. I was wearing my black coat over it.
And there were 500 other couples.
Well, that's why I didn't want
at the courthouse.
That's exactly why I didn't want to be wearing my white dress. I just felt like a number. Being one of many brides in that courthouse made me feel like a number, and I couldn't bear it.
That's not even real. Before we got to the courthouse, you were like so humiliated just walking in the streets in a white dress.
Yeah, I think
as if everybody was staring at you like, oh my God, she's a bride. How embarrassing. Which was not happening.
No, they don't.
New York
City
is a financial district.
They just go, yeah. But if you're on your way to City Hall with a bouquet and white dress, everybody's like, oh, look at her. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck you,
cute.
Fuck you. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
It's so
I hate
hard
it.
to take pictures of you. Like half the pictures, you're like scowling.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So yeah, I'm kind of dreading the walk down the aisle. I feel like I'm gonna walk down the aisle being like, what the fuck are you looking at? Don't look at me. Look at him. Look at him. Don't look at me.
They're going to be looking at you. Nobody ever
looks at the groom.
I know.
I just have an issue with that. I don't know what it is. There's a trauma somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
About it that's somewhere.
Maybe.
And I don't know what it is. Okay.
Anyways.
Do we have any... I would take a validation from the room, but we're out of time.
Oh, no.
We're out of time.
But
we're going to go through them. One day we will go through those. We didn't get any.
Too many to look through.
Am I trying to go through my email? You know what this reminds me of? When my teacher would come to pick up my homework and I'd be like, it's got to be here somewhere. Oh, no. I left it at home. Well, we have an email. Please continue pod@gmail.com.
Is that the inbox?
That's our inbox. Empty as my heart. Please send us your
I mean, do it out of pity at this point.
Please.
Please continue.
Please continue.
No,
please start and then continue.
We don't need.
We actually don't need that.
We really don't need.
But if you have something that you desperately want us to validate for you.
Yeah, and if you don't, whatever.
We're not going to beg.
Yeah.
We're not going to beg.
Nobody
You're
cares.
lucky to have us even, whatever. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
We love you so much.